Hey, what's up, man, players? Man, Talk 24/7 here, man. Playing with one of my old teams that I really used to play with a lot. And that's the Minnesota Vikings. They have speed across the board. Speed at quarterback. I mean, their third-string quarterback has 85 speed. I know that really doesn't mean anything, but I'm just trying to really showcase their speed. They have a 95 speed corner, 93 speed corner, 91 speed corner. You have Terrence Newman being your slowest cornerback, and I really thought I'd never say that. I mean, Terrence Newman's usually always one of the fastest corners. He's 36 years old. So, I'm not really trying to say he fell off because he probably shouldn't even be in the league at 36 years old. But the fact that he's your slowest cornerback really showcases the amount of speed that you have at linebacker. Multiple 88 speed linebackers. One of them is actually good. That's Anthony Barr. The other one, you got to move a little bit further down the depth chart to find him. But they both have 88 speed. You have Mike Wallace, Peterson. I mean, you have speed for days. I can talk about their speed forever. But it's really all about, can they put it together on the field? Can they catch? Can they block? Can they play some football? I mean, I'm talking about them being athletic freaks, but how does it always translate? It does not always translate. So I'm just trying to try them out, see what they got. But I have been enjoying this Madden. A lot of animations that are new. They catch a lot more interceptions. The defense and offense seem to be equal in terms of you catch a lot of crazy catches and mossing people, but you also do catch a lot of tipped passes for interceptions, a lot of duck throws you intercept that in times past they would just drop it and you'd be left scratching your head. So I can say Madden has definitely improved. And it's a pretty fun game. I mean, Madden's typically always a pretty fun game for me. I typically always enjoy it. Like to see the changes from year to year. But right there, that's just a dot. They added a new catching mechanic, new catching way. I mean, it's weird. It's 3 different buttons to do the same thing. So I've heard people talk about it's kind of weird. You can hold down X to get a yard after the catch where they catch it, keep on running. You hold down A to get a conservative catch. And you hold down Y to go up like that and try to snag over top of the defense. Also on defense, you can hold down A to go for the tackle. Hold down Y to go for the pick. So it's really all about learning what situation is best to do, which catch. But keep in mind, this is this next level. So keep in mind though, the game will automatically do the best catch animation for you. So if you really have no idea, you can just let the game do it and they'll jump up and snag. They'll catch the ball, keep running, or they might do a toe tap. But my two teams, Colts, Vikings. I played with the Ravens a few times, but that's a cannon. That's just a cannon. This dude, Joe Flacco, can throw it 60 yards on a rope. But I don't think he's fast enough. That's really my only knock. I don't think he's fast enough. As you can tell early by watching, this is not a serious game. I mean, fake punt passing and a bunch of other stuff. And that's a corner route. Corner routes typically always beat man coverage, but Will Hill all over it, intercepts the ball. And as I said, this is a very unpredictable Madden. I've seen people break game tackles, 3 or 4 dudes. Adrian Peterson just runs through them all. I've seen people get stuck by one person and not break any tackles. And I've seen some crazy things happen, some crazy animations. They really went all out with adding new animations. You can say what you want, different years, same stuff, just upgraded rosters. But they added a lot of new animations into the game. And I can actually give them props for that. And the ball placement, typically when you get an interception, you stumble backwards. They call it safety. But now this year, they either knock you down at the 1 or they'll give you the touchback. They fixed the fumble glitch. So now, instead of in the past, if you fumbled and you were down, if your opponent just held onto the ball, took a delayed game penalty, the game will not challenge you. But this year, if you try to do that, the game will automatically challenge with 1 second left. So it's just small things. I mean, that's a small thing. if you did it playing circles where people did it. It can also be a life changer, game changer for people who had to put up with that type of stuff. But there you see right there, all my dudes get pancaked. No one's even near him. No one can even be close to him. And that's what happens when you expect a pass and your opponent does run the ball. So I'm seeing a lot of things that I should be seeing, a lot of balance. You can catch tipped interceptions, which for me is very, very huge because in years past, you never used to catch tipped interception. I mean, they were very, very rare. Now it just seems like it's another routine play. So 2nd down and 20, he's launching the ball deep, and this is just crazy right here. That's a crazy catch. As I said, a lot of new animations, a lot of crazy catches. And the quarterback accuracy is very, very off and on. I've seen Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers overthrow drag routes. I've seen him throw passes like that, though. So it's really, you just have to play the game and, you know, get comfortable with it. I'm not sure. I mean, you see that nasty dive. I'm not even anywhere near him, and I'm diving trying to make a play. So you just need to get comfortable with the player movements. No one really has a scheme. No one really is cold. And Adrian Peterson, how is he supposed to get yards? Nobody's blocking for him. 3rd down and 14. I don't have anyone open. I just launched the ball deep to Mike Wallace. Interception. And that's not that's not very good. That's not very good. But the driving capability, I wasn't even anywhere near that pass. And the fact that he could just drive on the ball, there you see Joe Flacco missing a very easy pass. Somebody wide open, he just missed him. So 4th down and 10, he finally pumps the ball. How do I catch this? Terrence Newman making a veteran catch, not even looking towards the ball, not even facing the ball. It just sticks in his armpit, and that's what I've been talking about, man. Adrian Peterson, I mean, this dude is a monster. I definitely am excited about trying out this team just because when you have a guy who can break through gang tackles like that, who is super fast, look at that nasty juke move, get to the sideline, get to the edge, nobody's near him, and we walk in for a touchdown. So it's stuff like that that has me excited. The multiple 88 speed linebackers, a lot of things about the Vikings have me excited. But can they play football? And that's really going to be what determines if I use this team. As I said, I don't have a scheme. Nobody really does. Just trying to get a good gauge, good feel for the game. In this game, I forget what happens, but this is the end of the recording. Probably start recording at this point. So I hope you enjoy the game.